Hey guys, so I watched a little of this, not even half, right? Like I didn't even watch half of it, but um, I gotta admit, Chantel is my favorite locale right now. Although the runners up are Billy the Fridge and Xylee. It gets real. I don't know when she gets real, but like, okay. All right, so let's go over Chantel right now. Dude, I love your intro. So good. So good.
Hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. Thank you for skipping yesterday, but honestly, do you blame me? Besides that though, Chantal uploaded another video and it's titled, quote, travel from Damascus, Syria to Doha, Qatar, storytime vlog and lunch. So we're just getting everything, and I've heard it's not super great and has a lot of bad acting, and I'm so excited. So with that said though, let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Yeah, she was like trying to be all super secret. She's like, I'm still in Syria. No, maybe I'm in Turkey. Maybe I'm in Qatar. Like she was all over the place with her story. But the filter fail is great, you guys.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Enjoy some clips from my trip from Damascus, Syria to Doha, Qatar.
And she's already ruined it. We did not sign up for him.
And the full details and story of the trip coming up right now.
It's a bunch of random clips she decided to throw together. I don't really have much to say other than that.
She does this whole like, okay, so one of the weird fetishes that these people with EDs have is adult baby. Like, I think that you guys have probably watched other content creators that talk about wearing diapers all day and like leaving their shit out for their parents to clean up for them because they still live at home and all this crap, right? Like, she is doing the same thing. She is doing basically adult baby fetishes. And this whole Muslim arc where she's not really religious, but she just likes the fashion of it because it covers her body. And she has, at some point, I don't know if this is related to the ex-lover, right? Like, they were never a couple. But I think he probably got into her head quite a bit. And because she kept trying to make herself sexy and doing all this dancing, and nothing was working, right? Nothing was working, Chantal. And so now you're afraid of your body? Like, why can one person impact you so severely? I'm very confused by this.
Hi, can I place an order for room service, please? Can I have your turkey and cheese club sandwich with fries?
Oh girl, give us nothing. You've seen better acting in adult entertainment to keep it PG. Anyways, I mean, am I wrong though? Am I wrong? Ooh. That is one of the most basic things I've ever seen.
What is up with this giant thing of ketchup that's like taking up most of the plate? And yeah, it's a club sandwich. So like, I think most of us know what the ingredients are going to be, right? I can't.
It looks good, but an ooh, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'm wearing a mic because...
Oh boy, so I thought people were editing photos on Twitter earlier today. Unfortunately, no, they are 100% real. That is what she looks like in her own video. Also, the next video is going to be why I came to Qatar, because you can't do the absolute bare minimum and, help your husband with something.
Why the long chin, Chantel? Why the long face? I can't. You guys, like, and you know, I did watch back Rewind tonight, and because they're obviously going through some shit in the local universe. And it was amazing how many points in my tiny channel that gets very few views. It was amazing how many points they addressed that I have brought up. They even mentioned the putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable, which I don't think they know the origin the origin of that actual expression. It comes from an SNL skit from Mike Myers. Putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Really, guys? Like, look. I can't. Earlier this week, you're like, we're going to do Hamilton after I sang Hamilton. Okay. So you're going to small channels and you're stealing our content. Whatever.
No, babe.
I'm kind of far from my camera, but look at this. Club sandwich.
Wow.
Now there's no bacon. They probably could put some turkey bacon or something if they wanted. Bismillah, I'm so hungry.
If they wanted to, but they didn't.
Ice cold Canada Dry, my mini fridge.
She's mixing up club sandwich with Cobb salad. I think that's what's happening right here. She is mixing up club sandwich with Cobb salad.
It's really cold. All right, so I'm going to tell you a story time as I eat lunch with you in the hotel. And I'm trying out the room service here for today. I'm going to have lunch with you and let you know how it is. So it looks like this club sandwich has cute little toothpicks that are not sharp, so you're not going to hurt yourself, but those are cute. Some cheese.
Wow, you guys, have you ever had a sandwich with a toothpick in it? I can't, Chantel. Chantel, what do you think? Who are you talking? Oh, this has got to be the corn stuff that Frenchie keeps talking about, that they are so low class that they have never eaten anything like real. They don't know anything. They're just, oh my God, even. Oh my gosh. Look, they put toothpicks in the sandwich. I can't.
Oh, there's egg. You know how I feel about eggs, but extra protein. Some kind of like sauce.
Oh, don't outdo yourself now. Does it come with meat too?
Mayo sauce, lettuce, tomato, and smoked turkey on. They cut the crust off. That's cute. Beauty bite.
Who is this? Oh, that's so cute. They cut the crust off anyway. Who is this? That's not Chantal.
Oh my God.
She really thinks she's just like, oh, I got room service. Where's your room service? Where's your man? Where's your hotel room? Where's your crustless sandwich?
I know, I literally like made a suggestion in the comments of dolls that they should do a tea party and do finger sandwiches, and they were so confused by what I was asking for. I can't.
That's actually really quite nice.
And she doesn't like it. Not saying that she hates it, but she does not like it, probably for the price too. Also, isn't that super interesting? You know, she collects all that money for salsa, and magically she's able to get a hotel room and room service. Where's the receipts for that, by the way? Still waiting.
I don't know what kind of sauce they use, but it's really good. French fries and ketchup. You can't go wrong. They're crispy. They're fresh.
Excuse me, it's fresh. They're so fresh.
And they're salted. So, anyway. So I traveled from Damascus Airport to Doha, Qatar. And I have to say that it was an interesting experience getting to Qatar. My next video will be talking about why I chose to come here and the circumstances in my life that led me to come here for a little vacation.
because you were miserable and you magically have the money to do so? Oops, I said that one out loud.
Oh no.
Oh, that's so cold. And so my journey starts. I showed you some clips at the beginning of the video of my journey. So the first clip is of me bouncing around on a
Around and with her man, but not in the way that she wants to. Oops.
Oh,
public transport.
no.
A little mini bus, but it's like a big van. An older, very old kind of bus.
Yeah, no kidding. What was up with that fucking ceiling, dude, with all the holes in it? All the... What kind of decor was that, Chantel? Give me a break.
And that's because Salah hates driving in Damascus. Damascus is very hectic to drive in. Gas is very...
Wait, I thought you guys bought a Hyundai or something. Didn't you get like an older Hyundai and buy it? Like, what happened here?
very expensive, and we were quite a ways from Damascus, so it would have just been easier to take this bus. And he came with me, all the way with me, into where the bus parks. I took a taxi from there to the airport, which was like 20 minutes away. He just paid the guy, spoke to him in Arabic. I didn't talk to the guy the whole way. Language barrier. So, yeah.
It would be awful if you had some sort of, I don't know, translation device that could help you with that.
When I first saw the bus, I thought it was filling up very quickly. And admittedly, I kind of panicked and was like, oh my gosh, we have to rent a private bus or a taxi or something into Damascus because, you know, I'm a person of big size. I'm not small. Am I even going to be able to fit in this place? And, you know, it was full. We were packed in there like sardines, kind of.
Yeah, she looks larger right now than she was when she first got there, which is an amazing feat to accomplish in a war-torn country that is going through a civil war. I don't even know what to tell you, Chantel. You're going to be a case study.
But it was okay. Once the van started moving on the highway, the windows were open. It wasn't too hot.
Thinking about renting a private, but at that point, just take your car. Just take your car.
So that was an experience. It was like a $1, $2 bus into Damascus. The driver wanted to stop for gas, and it was taking a little while to get service, and one guy was getting impatient and just like yelling, and I don't know what he was saying, but anyway, took about an hour and a half. Then my clips you see of, you know, showing Damascus, where the bus stopped. As soon as we got off the bus, we were rushed by these men.
I feel like a lot of what you're saying right now is just like, oh my God, it was such a miserable experience. I mean, you're the one trying to sell Syria as a travel destination. So, like, what are you doing right now? Oh my God, I had to wait at the gas station. Okay, all right.
Taxi drivers wanting us to hire them for a taxi to the next destination we were going. And Salah was like, no, we're not, you know, we did need a taxi, but not right then and there. So we're like, no, it's okay. They're very insistent. As we're walking away, we thought we're out of the thick of it. No, someone rushed over, grabbed my suitcase. It's like, come on, I have a nice car. You need taxi. Come on. And grabbed my suitcase. And they all started, the taxi drivers, I thought they were going to deck each other. They all started fighting with each other. So Salah had to kind of do some conflict resolution. Then we took a walk downtown Damascus, and I really needed some water and something cold to drink. So I got a slush, some water. They got these.
See my fit, it's a fit, yeah.
They had these big buns you see in my video at the beginning. Salah had that for breakfast. I wasn't hungry yet. I don't get really that hungry on travel day.
No comment.
My stomach's in knots. So I didn't have that. And I didn't feel like eating like a big hunk of bread. It had like Nutella inside or something else, chocolate. And then we did find a taxi person, a really nice taxi guy to hire. Took a...
Oh, wow. You have a lot of information on this breakfast that you didn't eat. Okay.
He went back to the bus to go back to where he was going, where he came from, Salah. And I went forward onto the Damascus airport. I don't know what I was expecting. And the taxi driver dropped me quite a far away from the door. And he's like, I have to drop you here. I was like, oh, because I was like, I'm kind of far. Like, I was pretty far. And so I go to grab one of those carts. And I'm just walking. And somebody runs up to me, this guy. And he's like, what's your name? And I'm like, why? You know? And he's like, this... He was speaking Arabic, but I ended up figuring out that the cart would cost money. And I didn't have any Syrian money on me.
The whole entire thing is slowly starting to sound like her idea, because I don't think Salah will be okay with this, but she always gets her way with him.
Like, I only had, American money. So I just left the cart and took all my luggage, which was only...
Wait a minute. Why does this Canadian bitch have American money? What are you doing, girl? Like, you come up with these weird ass stories and you're like, I only had American money? What?
my carry-on bag and my CPAP and my book bag. Book bag, I saw on social media, and I heard rumors about the entrance of the Damascus airport having a floor mat with Bashar al-Assad, the former president's picture on it. I thought they were just being facetious. Nope, it's true. And a lot of the time when people were walking in, they would be stomping on it. So that was very interesting to see. The airport was very clean, modern enough, air conditioned. Some places not so much as others, but it's a small airport. And
Holy mother of delusional lady, maybe take a look around you and maybe see why that might be. I wish I was this Delulu. I really, truly wish I was this Delulu. I would get so much done during my day.
I just had to wait about an hour until I could go through to check in.
I thought they were being facetious. Are you sure you chose the right word? Wow. Okay.
The security process is insane. So when you enter the airport, you have to put your luggage and all your belongings through a scanner. Then you have to go through security. Then to get into your gate, you have to put your things in another scanner. And this lady was like, you have something in your suitcase. You have something in your suitcase. The guy was like, what does she have? He said, do you have any, for some reason you couldn't. Well, I know you can't bring battery packs and carry on, so they thought I had a battery pack. So they opened all my stuff, and only to find out that it was just my blood sugar glucometer that looked like one. Okay, so as it turns out, when I got to Doha, I did notice that there actually was a power bank stored in my medicine bag that they didn't catch, and I had no idea was even there.
To admit that online was a choice,
I go sit down, waiting for the flight. Somebody comes to get me. They're like, you have to be patted down. So I go in a little room. A lady pats me down. I go sit down. You have to put all your luggage on a table. They comb through every item in your bags. Except they did somehow miss the power bank in my medicine bag. Like, they opened my makeup, and they threw out some things. I had a whole case of hijab pin things. They're like, no, you can't bring that. Razors. No, you can't bring that. They took my new razors.
of course she has to specify that they're new.
So if I have a mustache, you know why. This is the one thing I'm most bummed about. My pencil sharpener for my eyeliners.
Was it special? I'm not seeing the correlation as to why you would be bummed about that.
These are all super cheap items, too. Like, why were you even trying to transport them? You've traveled a lot, right? You're like a travel guru. I don't carry razors and shit on my carry-ons, Chantel. I'm an American. I use American money, if you will. I don't know why you're using American money at this point, other than I guess it probably has more value than Canadian currency in Syria. But when I travel, I generally am not going very far. I'm doing like hopper flights, and I'm not going to put anything in my bag that's going to get me stopped, right? And you're supposed to pull out anything, like, for instance, your toiletry bag. It should be clear, it should be marked, it should be secured and separated from your luggage. It should be something that you just pull out and they can inspect it separately. I would imagine that you would have to do that with something like your supplies for monitoring your diabetes as well. But okay, you're the world traveler. You clearly know more than me.
I get it. Oh, and I shot out my aerosol, my deodorant. I understand why.
Do you?
So I didn't complain. But I've never had to do that anywhere else, and I just wonder maybe why.
Because it can explode, you dumbass bitch. You're not allowed to put aerosols on a plane because the air pressure changes while you're flying, you dumb ass bitch. I can't, you guys. This is amazing. I can't.
It's different in Syria going to Doha. And maybe it's because Qatar Airways requires the extra security. Maybe because of, the security situation in Syria is more unstable. I'm not too sure. So we're waiting to board. There's this woman that comes in and she's freaking out. I don't know. She's speaking Arabic. But she had, her whole face was bandaged and her lips were very swollen. So it'd been apparent that she probably just had some kind of plastic surgery done. But she wasn't she was very unhappy about something, and I don't know. But other than that, it was pretty uneventful. It was air conditioned. Can't complain. But the one thing I don't like in any airport, it's not just Damascus, this has happened in many places, even Qatar, you have to take one of those little buses to the plane, go up a whole bunch of stairs, and I had my carry-on, which was pretty heavy, so I had to lug that up. And, but yeah, I actually had it was a pleasant flight. It was 2 hours and 50 minutes or so.
Can I tell that she didn't like the sandwich? What's left on her plate?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I had a seat to myself, like a row to myself. I had no one sitting beside me. As you see in the video, we were served a full meal, despite it being a short flight. I really like the room service food. Maybe tomorrow for dinner, I'll try another dish. This is actually reasonably priced for room service.
Look where you are, and also that is dirt cheap. What do you mean reasonable?
That's what I like about Qatar Airways. It's more expensive than a budget airline. Like it's not like it's cheap as Spirit or something like that. But you get good service for what you pay for. You get really good service. You don't have to pay for your luggage extra.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to skip around to see if there's anything else worth mentioning because I really don't care, to be honest with you.
I don't know. I'm going to try to do some sightseeing. But the purpose of this trip was mostly just to rest. Go somewhere to rest. And
yeah, compared to her every day-to-day life, which consists of breathing and blinking and
Ceiling.
catch up on my rest and avoid complete heat exhaustion over a prolonged period where I'm just like super exhausted from just being super sweaty every day and in the heat and just never properly cooling off. Hopefully it'll start to get a bit cooler. The summer will be weaning off soon into fall. We'll see. And yeah. And by the time I get home, the place should be finished. Salah is updating me every day with what he's doing. He's working hard at, just installing things that need to be done in the house.
What are the bets that she's not going to be going back? That this is all a ruse. That she's not going back to Syria, you guys. That's my opinion on this subject. Maybe she will, but I don't see that as realistic because she's so spoiled and pampered and like I don't see it.
Making sure it's we can live there basically. Me, him, and Juice. So he's not even staying there right now. So I don't want to be in the way, and I don't want to just be left somewhere, not knowing really the language and not relying on spotty internet. There's hours a day where we don't have internet and stuff like that. But I will go more into detail in the next video. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching this travel vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and more to come. See you.
Oh my God.
And that was awful.
Wow.
Fun. So, with that all said, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.
Well, thank you so much, Unicorn Pondu. I am going to put Unicorn Pondu's link into the description of the video. Please like his video, their video. I think it's I think he goes by he, him pronouns. I'm not sure. Please like the video and subscribe to his channel because he always does a fantastic job of wrapping up this bullshit that she puts out. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Make sure you like my video and subscribe to my channel as well. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.